What can you do with a slasher film anymore? Do you know what I mean? What else is there to how? It's going to take something special to sort of reinvigorate the genre of slasher films. It's the same thing over and over.
I completely agree, and I think the reason why the first Scream was so incredible because it was highlighting the codes and conventions of slasher films, but not that many. Like you said, slasher films haven't really been that big of a thing lately. It's all paranormal horror.
Yeah.
So what can this new Scream film say about the slasher genre that it hasn't already said 4 times over, or 6, 7, including the TV series?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's going to be the issue. I think all they can do now, it seems to me, is, and well, what they should do anyway, but they're going to have to kill off main players, and there's only 3 main players left. There's a couple of people from the 4th one back in this one. Like, I think there's a police woman in it. She was in the last one as well. She's in this one. But I don't see how, like, there's going to be a lot of fan service in this one, but which is, I can't decide. That's obviously a negative to a point. I can't see how they're not going to kill at least one of the 3. But at the same time, it's going to be quite predictable. And I don't care about any of the new people in it. Don't know who they are. Didn't care about the last people in the last one either. I just don't see. I think it seems to me that they're setting up for a universe, whatever you want to call it, spin-off.
Yeah, I can see a passing of the torch scenario going on.
That's what I didn't like about the trailer, to be honest with you. There's a bit in the trailer where Sidney Prescott's having a conversation with a young girl who's like meant to be the next Sidney Prescott. And she's like, this is your life now. You know, it's going to be someone from your family or someone close to you is going to be the killer. And I think, why is it going to be someone close to you? Why could it not be just some random fucking, I don't know, some weirdo from down, from out of town, just some random killer? Why has it got to be like it's playing into the tropes of all the other Scream films, but it's like, well, and that's not real. It's not plausible. That's maybe the wrong word I'm using, but
I mean, I completely. I'm hoping this trailer's at a big red. They've got the red herring out early doors, and we've all thought, oh well, it's going to be one of the main cast in it. But what if it? I'm hoping it just flips it all on its head, and kind of goes against itself on what the Scream series has been, and just gone. Yeah. No, random or what I put in the in our group chat. I'm hoping that instead of 1 killer or 2 killer or 3 killer, I'm hoping like there's a town there. The town has just turned into a complete cult just for something different,
like Hot Fuzz.
Yes,
because they've all got the same costumes on, sort of
crusty jugglers.
Yeah, they're gonna have, the only way it can sort of, for me anyway, the only way it can pay off, and I'll accept it, is if they do something radical like that, like it is something over the top. Or you also said the other day, what if like Stu from the first one's actually alive and he's the killer? Like I wouldn't be able to buy like Sidney Prescott's not going to be the killer, obviously. Maybe Courtney Cox, maybe. I doubt it.
Or Courtney Cox's plastic surgeon.
Now that is a slasher film, I'd want to say. It won't be David Arquette because I think you've seen him already in the trailer fighting with one. I think his time's up, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
If I'm putting money on a death, it's definitely David Arquette. He's got away with it too many times. He should have been gone in the second one. Big time.
He's been stabbed so many times. He can't limp away that fast, can he?
His limp's gone. He doesn't even limp. This is what, like in the fourth one, he's got no limp. In the second one, he had a gammy hand, or the third one, he had a gammy hand. So yeah, both of them, and then that's just gone in the fourth one. Like all the nerve damage and all the stuff they were talking about in the first 2 films. He's back to being a police officer.
Stem cell.
Yeah, so I don't really know what they're going to do with that. I do kind of like him. Like I like his character in the later ones when he's a bit more wiser, a bit more tougher. I don't mind. I prefer it to I don't even know what he was in the first two. The first one, he's just a bit of a meth, wasn't he? Like he's manned up a bit, if you can say that.
You can, yeah.
I prefer his character. I think he's a bit cooler than that. But for me, I think he's gonna go. I think